Hi, I'm Rena Lee, and guess what we're cooking today? I had a friend who was in the hospital, and Rachel and I decided to do some special things for them. So today we're going to make crusty, hot French bread. Now, you know how many times we've had our bread machines and we don't really use them that often? I encourage you to do that. So I'm going to show you exactly how easy it is. In less than 4 hours, you're going to have the whole house smelling like hot, crusty French bread. Cut it, butter. So we're bringing that to some friends who are healing from being sick. So what I'm going to do is show you a step-by-step process. So we're going to take out the pan so I can show you. That's what the pan looks like, so the loaf is not that big. And then I'm going to put the pan in the bread machine and snap it in. Here's that beautiful blade. So I'm going to put the blade, and there's only one way to put the blade in because it doesn't go any other way. It's all snapped in, ready to go. Now I'm going to add 1 3/8 cups of warm water. So we're going to put that in, already measured out. Put that in first, all the liquid ingredients. So 1 3/8 cup of water. Water in. The next thing we're going to do is put olive oil. So the olive oil I've already pre-measured is 2 teaspoons of olive oil. And let me go ahead and make sure I get it all, because you know baking is exact. Okay. And the next thing we're going to put in is all the dry ingredients except for the active yeast. We're going to do that last. So I'm going to take 4 cups of bread flour. Okay, then the next thing we're going to do is put in the olive oil. So it's 1.5 teaspoons of olive oil. And make sure you get all of it in. That's why I use a spatula. Okay, so we have the water, the olive oil, and now we're going to add the dry ingredients. This is so easy that you're going to find yourself wanting to make a lot of different breads. You know, grain bread with nuts and fruit. I mean, it's really a lot of fun, and it's healthy because there's no preservatives. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add 4 cups of flour. So I've measured this out. Okay, so I'm putting that into the water and the olive oil. And I want to show you that it's very important to not have the yeast hit the water. So we're going to make a little hole in the middle of the flour, and I'll show you in just a moment. Notice that everything is exact in baking. So we have 4 cups of bread flour. There we go. Now I'm going to add my sugar and my salt. The sugar is 1 tablespoon and the salt is 1.5 teaspoons. Okay, so now we're going to make a little hole in the middle to add the yeast. Okay, do you see our little hole? Here comes the yeast. Now this is what makes it rise. Here we go. 2 tablespoons of active dry yeast. Now take a look at that beauty. All we do now is shut this magical door. In less than 4 hours, you have hot, crusty French bread. So I'm going to set the baking instructions. So it's so easy, it's a button. We're going to select French. Then I want it to be dark, so H for dark. And then all I do is hit start. And there you go. I can't wait. The whole house smells like bread, even though I don't get to eat it because it's a gift for someone who's not feeling well. But imagine when we deliver that food and that hot bread to them.